What's going on, guys? Today we're at Torrey State Reserve Beach here in San Diego, California, as we get this super cool shot of the ocean, and we'll be doing a couple of hikes here, so stay tuned. So this is a definite must here in San Diego. This is one of the coolest beach hiking spots that they have here in SoCal in general. It is $15 for the day and it closes at 7 p.m. All your cars must go. I recommend parking right before the entrance on the right-hand side of the Torrey Pines Road, where you'll find lots of free parking, and there is no time limit as long as you don't stay after 11 p.m. I believe. So that's definitely a better option, just to save those extra $15. If you do avoid the charge and you park on the road, you will have to walk this hill, so be prepared for that. We'll be doing one of the most popular trails, which is the beach trail, which is according to that first sign. We'll be going down at least over 100 sandy stairs, so looking forward to that. An interesting fact about the Torrey Pine is that they only exist in two places here in the US, which is Santa Rosa Island and right here in San Diego. This is a 2.3 mile loop trail, and it is listed as moderate, and I know it's one of the more popular trails. On this trail you'll definitely run into a lot of people. I'm coming in on a Thursday at 3 p.m. and I think the reason why there's not more people here is because of the overcast earlier, but hopefully that changes and we get a sunset. And just like that, we already get an amazing view of the beach. So far this has just been such a nice and relaxing walk, getting to really take in all the greenery around me and those beautiful views of La Jolla in the distance. There's so many overlooks that you can go and check out if you're trying to just get a really cool view, which we'll be doing a little bit later, but for now we're just going to focus on getting to the flat rock bed. I really like how well maintained this trail is. This is a trail that's accessible to basically anyone. It's very kid friendly. All these steps are doable for pretty much anyone. Alright, and it says the beach is this way, so let's check it out. Here are these famous stairs that you see all over TikTok. Just watch your step. I'm happy that this is an empty day, because I'm sure these beaches get really packed in the summer especially. And also something to take into account is checking the tide, because this might not be available to come down here if the tide is too high. Alright, we're going to continue back on the hike and continue the beach trail. Alright, so that was the flat rock, and now we're going to go up the Broken Hill Trail to the Broken Hill Overlook and maybe go to the North Fork Trail next. This is just one of many cool overlooks that they have here. This Broken Hill trail provides lots of really cool opportunities for pictures more from above, and it's empty, which is a big plus. The way up the Broken Hill Trail is not the most exciting. It's just a switchback without much to see on this side, so maybe if it's an option, go back the same way that you came down. So while it says go to the South Fork, over here is the Broken Hill Overlook, so we're gonna go check that out real quick. So we're approaching the Broken Hill Overlook. This was definitely worth coming and checking out. Look at this really cool view of the rock formations on the side. That Broken Hill overlook was really cool to see. Definitely worth it. It definitely made the Broken Hill Trail worth it. All right, we're gonna head back on the North Fork. I believe that this is what they meant by the beach trail loop, because to get to that flat rock part from the beach trail start, it was around like 0.75 of a mile. And this hasn't been that bad either. It's maybe been a mile so far. I can see the ending of the North Fork Trail, and that was the Broken Hill North that we just completed. Now let's go check out another trail. We're on a journey back to try to get to the main trails. So we were able to do that loop, and now we're gonna do Razor Point. All right, so instead of going that beach way, we're gonna go to the Razor Point way. After that little viewpoint, we'll turn right, and then we'll go up here. What I love about Torrey Pines is that there's opportunities for photos everywhere that you look. We're getting to that bottom portion of the Razor Point Trail, so very excited to see that overlook. All right, well here's Razor Point, and afterwards I'm planning on doing the Guy Fleming Trail, which hopefully we see the sunset from. Alright, so we're approaching the Razor Point overlook, and it is definitely worth the walk down here. Just a little half mile, maybe a little bit more than a half mile walk, but you get all these really cool views on both sides. Alright, I'm gonna go up the Yucca Point and see if that connects to the Red Butte Trail, and essentially I'd be doing the whole preserve except for a couple of the smaller trails, but if I do the Guy Fleming one for the sunset. Left to Yucca Point to check that out. They've got these little dead palm trees as you're walking in. It seems like we'll have it all to ourselves, which is really nice, as a big group just left. Just like Razor Point, you get a great left side, not the best right side, but a left side, and you get a clear view as well of the flat rock. Alright, we're walking up the same way that we walked down to get to that beach trail. And that should take us to the parking lot, and then from there, walking down to the Guy Fleming Trail. Alright, and we're right back to the parking lot. So it didn't really take us too long to do that Razor Point and the Yucca Point. Seems like we have plenty of time, so I'm going to go and do the Scripps Overlook and the Whittaker Garden, which would mean that we accomplished the whole preserve, which is exciting. So I'll be able to give a full guide on that. Alright, so I'm on the Parry Grove Trail. It's 118 stones down. Should be a great time coming up, but we'll see what this is all about. If you're looking for a leg day, this is your type of trail, because it's going to be a pain going back. Alright, walking up to see this Parry Grove Trail and see what it's got to offer. One of the benefits of this Parry Grove Trail is that nobody seems to be coming on this trail, so if you're looking for a quiet spot, maybe during the summer, this might be your spot, because a lot of people just go straight to the beach trail. Well, apparently I'm going to take an L because I got to go up these stones, so... Alright, just finished up the Parry Grove. I definitely recommend staying away from that one and just looking at the overlook from here. Last but not least, we're going to do the Guy Fleming Trail, which is a 0.8 of a mile loop, so looking forward to it. And if I didn't say the distance for each one of these hikes, I'll add it to the little index portion of it, so you can check that out there. We're gonna walk down here to this viewpoint that Guy Fleming gives, and I'm honestly enjoying this Guy Fleming Trail just because it's a small trail, especially after doing the other ones with more people. This one's a nice trail to end off on. While there's still some sun, I'm gonna finish up the Guy Fleming trail. If you're only gonna do 2 hikes, do the Guy Fleming and the beach trail. I recommend doing the Guy Fleming for the sunset, particularly just because I know that the beach trail is gonna be packed full of people. So this gives you an opportunity to have more space. So it's exactly 6:56 and the sun is finishing up setting as we get one last really cool look. We'll end the video here with this beautiful sunset. We were able to do the whole Torrey Pines Preserve, every single hike. There was some good, some bad. The Parry Grove one I wouldn't do again, but there's a bunch of really cool moments here. So I hope you guys enjoyed and stay tuned for the next video to come.